of the heat. I mean, it has been, I think, unseasonably warm. It doesn't feel like it's fall right now.
No.
And then we're in for some big changes and potentially even a hurricane, right?
Yeah, we're watching the tropics very closely. We have 3 first alert weather days in the forecast, one of which on Wednesday is actually for a cold front that's going to arrive before the system brings bigger impacts as we head towards Thursday and Friday. We're talking about scattered rain and storms Wednesday. We're talking about heavy downpours and gusty winds Thursday. That's going to stick around into Friday with the potential for there to be some severe weather. Could get a little bit of rotation with this landfalling tropical system. So all eyes on the impacts Thursday into Friday. 91 degrees right now, hot. Breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour across the region. The number's going to stay warm through the overnight. Most of us dip to the low 70s. If you're lucky, you're in the suburbs, you may get to start the day in the upper 60s. And we're watching for an isolated shower and thunderstorm tomorrow, especially across the northern corridor of the state. There's that level 1 out of 5 risk that we could get a rogue severe thunderstorm in the afternoon and tomorrow evening. I think we're fairly dry tomorrow morning when you head out of the door, but things start to bubble up as we head into the afternoon, really watching the northern part of the state, pretty much our mountain communities where we could get some of these more robust storms. And then, of course, Wednesday is the first alert weather day for that cold front. Spotty shower possible out ahead of it, but really watching the main event arrive in the afternoon. You can see scattered rain and storms developing out in Alabama, sliding into northwest Georgia around 1 o'clock, and expected to slowly move across the state here. 5, 6 o'clock could be very messy as you're making your way home. And this is going to be out ahead of the storm. We're going to also be watching for the potential for some of that tropical moisture to start lifting northward as well, which means that this rain event could linger through the night and into the start of Thursday, where the focus, of course, becomes what's happening in the Gulf. We're watching the area of low pressure try to get its act together in the northern Caribbean here. Potential tropical cyclone 9 here, wind sustained at 30 miles per hour. Forecast to move into the Gulf and then start to intensify, becoming a Cat 1 hurricane sometime Wednesday. Now, the guidance here, National Hurricane Center, going with Cat 2 at landfall. But speaking with Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez, Meteorologist Fred Campagna, and Cutter Martin, we're seeing a lot of data that's suggesting that this thing could come in a little bit stronger. So this is something we'll stay on top of. Of course, we'll go with National Hurricane Center guidance, but that also brings sustained tropical storm force winds into North Georgia. That means winds 50, 60 miles per hour possible for a minute, minutes on end as this system moves in. So that could cause lots of issues, saturated grounds, trees down. That's why we have that first alert weather day extended into Thursday and Friday. Here's a look at Thursday afternoon. Scattered rain and storms associated with this tropical system lingering through Friday, and then eventually we'll get some sunshine on the back end. We're talking about the potential for there to be widespread flood risk, especially where areas pick up 3, 4, maybe even 5 inches of rain. This is on Wednesday, about a 15% chance of that guidance coming down the pipeline as far as flooding, but that will obviously increase as we head towards Thursday and Friday. And then here's the potential for those gusty winds. You see the oranges here. That's indicating winds that are roughly 40 miles per hour sustained or greater across the region. And then as we head into Friday morning, red creeps into the southeastern corner of our community. I'm looking at you out in Jasper, Putnam County. That means you could even see hurricane force winds in parts of North Georgia. So we're really going to be watching here. This could be a very dangerous event, guys. The First Alert Weather app, we will keep updated as we head through this event. Every update we get, we'll push out an update to you. It's going to be a real messy into the work week. Scattered rain and storms, cooler numbers, and rain chances lingering into the weekend.